You know why I'm like I am?
Because of what you saw me go through.
No, I saw your lifestyle. I grew up in a whorehouse. I grew up in a trap house.
Yep.
So all I knew was that, you know what I'm saying? And I love you because you held it down and like you did what you had to do. But imagine, you never had to walk in on my dope.
Yeah.
You never had to walk in on my the way I was raised. I had to deal with that. Everything that happened, I had to deal with that. And I'm still dealing with it because ain't nobody come and take me to give me no help. Ain't nobody got me no help. I learned about that when I got older. This in my head, my whole life. In my head, the I go through, I can't go to you hard.
Beats on the fucking track.
Shorty been alone since a kid. House full of people, but he feel alone once again. Eyes full of evil. He don't really trust none of his friends. That's why he keep the heat close. We already know how it ends. But when did the trauma begin? Shorty been alone since a kid. House full of people, but he feel alone once again. Eyes full of evil. He don't really trust none of his friends. That's why he keep the heat close. We already know how it ends. But when did the trauma begin? Drama, he learned it from his mama. Never trust a nigga, always lie to your honor. Street signer, hot boy like his papa. Never got to raise him, he was murdered by his partner. We come from a place where niggas died for their honor. Bloodlines erased through centuries of trauma. Cigarettes, alcohol, Percocets, marijuana. Chinese chicken, fried rice for the toddlers. Grandma selling Lucy's too for $1. Hard work pays off, but he'd rather be a martyr. She'd rather be a stripper than a daughter, cause he'd rather run off than be a father. She don't need no pity, it's how we brought up. Pockets full of 50s, got my costs up. Told you I was ballin', don't get crossed up. Execute my vision, mission awesome. Shorty been alone since a kid. House full of people, but he feel alone once again. Eyes full of evil. He don't really trust none of his friends. That's why he keep the heat close. We already know how it ends. But when did the trauma begin? Shorty been alone since a kid. House full of people, but he feel alone once again. Eyes full of evil. He don't really trust none of his friends. That's why he keep the heat close. We already know how it ends. But when did the trauma begin? But he will not quit, he will stick with it. Develop his gifts, he on a mission. Haters want his position. He just pray for wisdom. He drop jewels till it's sickening. He don't believe in the sickness. He don't believe in the scrimmage. He just push it to the limits. He don't believe in no limits. He should sign a no limit. Read a page every minute. 3 hours and it's finished. Smoking limited spinach. Books feed him like dinner. Soul food for his mental. Whole food feed his spirit. He was born to be a winner, so he study other winners. He won't fall like September. If he do, just remember. You're a god, not a sinner. You're a god, not a sinner. Stay on point, find your center. Power forward, ball bigger. Guard your heart, stack your figure. Shoot your shot, game inner. Man to man in the mirror. Outer self versus the inner. 20/20 vision clearer. Then water flow like river. Spice it up, ground ginger. I'm a prophet writing scripture. Lyrics paint a vivid picture. I'm on point like a splinter. Living to be remembered. Shorty been alone since a kid. House full of people, but he feel alone once again. Eyes full of evil. He don't really trust none of his friends. That's why he keep the heat close. We already know how it ends. But when did the trauma begin? Shorty been alone since a kid. House full of people, but he feel alone once again. Eyes full of evil. He don't really trust none of his friends. That's why he keep the heat close. We already know how it ends. But when did the trauma begin? If we want to be saved, we must save ourselves, see, cause the reality is we got elders that was duped and hoodwinked and tricked into whole generations of unnecessary struggle. We got old leadership that only pretends to be dealing with the violence and social problems, but only pretends. As Dr. Amos Wilson stated, it was the black leadership decisions and the actions that was made in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, the 1980s and 1990s that created the type of communities that our children are forced to grow up in. We ignored the warning signs of men like Booker T. Washington, Marcus Garvey, Du Bois, Frederick Douglass, and many others who cautioned blacks of the 19th century and the 20th century to develop our own economic programs, to develop our own government, to develop our own military and more. Instead, we missed the jump, and we chose to rely on our millennial-old opponent to do right by us. Malcolm X said, "Only a fool will let the enemy teach his children." Only a fool will let his enemy teach his children. Well, how long will we be fools and fooled? If we want to be saved, we must save ourselves. Only a fool will let the enemy save, we must save ourselves. If we want to be saved, we must save ourselves. Only a fool will let the enemy teach his children. If we want to be saved, we must save ourselves. Only want to be saved, we must save ourselves. If we want to be saved, we must save ourselves.